what are the best ways to train for size and strength. You're out there surfing the web, walking through the store, looking at the latest mags. There's always some fancy routine out there. There's some so-called gurus going to give you some fancy new split that you've never heard of before. And sure, this might work in the short term. What's the best long-term plan of attack? And what are the top bodybuilders and fitness models doing to make these big, strong, lean, muscular gains? And the first thing to think about here is powerlifting for mass. If you want to have that serious, strength and power and muscle mass of a top athlete, there's no all show and no go. You have to do the work. You got to get in the trenches. You got to dig it out on your bench, squat, and deadlifts. There's no way around it. These old school moves have always been and always will be the foundation of strength training. So make sure you gear up and get serious in the gym with these movements. So for a few basic pointers on these here, I'd say that when you're on your squats and you want to develop this unconscious competence, this ability to do this movement anytime, it requires specialization. You have to work on this move for years and years and years and really master it. So once you get onto that bar, get outside of shoulder width stance, make sure your hips are breaking below your thighs, getting below parallel, firing up all of your legs, all of your hips. Everything is firing at once, spring loading your body, getting powerful, and really work to develop this movement, get the full range of motion. Don't puss out and do these little shallow squats and justify it as some ego lifting. Make sure you're getting the depth and the increase on strength, so you're keeping good form as you continually get stronger, because form is the key to staying pain-free and continually making progression here. Next thing to think about here is deadlifts, and using a wide sumo stance if you want to target your legs more, or a more narrow stance if you want to just get as strong as you can, as fast as you can, keeping your back straight and just starting to move some serious weight in the gym. Now on bench press, guys, all the old school basics: keep your feet flat on the ground, tuck your shoulder blades back, row the bar down to your body, feel your back activating, pause on your lower chest, arc the bar up, power through that weight. And that's how you're going to get stronger, so you're going to make those muscle gains that you're looking for. But that's great and all. You're going to develop this nice mass to your body. You're going to develop this basic structure. How are we going to dial in all the little details? And the first thing is, bringing in the back as a complete complexity of muscles. There's so much that goes into the back. There's the rhomboids, the traps, the lats, the rear delt, the teres major, teres minor, not to mention all the muscles in your core, your posterior serratus, all this huge complexity of muscles, and you have to kind of fill in these gaps and really bring everything together. And this is where the art of bodybuilding comes in. This is where the technique comes in, but only after you've done your heavy deadlifts, after you've done your strength training, then you can focus on lots of rows, lots of pull-ups, and all different variations. So when I'm doing my rows and pull-ups to kind of fill in these gaps and sculpt my body, I'm doing different hand positions, over and under grip. I'm going weighted pull-ups sometimes. I'm doing chin-ups. I'm doing wide grip pull-ups. I'm hitting every angle. I'm getting stronger, and I'm still seeing progressions. Now, these same rules also apply when it comes to pressing for more mass. So, I'm all about killing that bench press like we said earlier, but it's going to leave you with a really strong lower chest. But to get that full, complete chest development, you're going to have to do flies. You're going to have to hammer your upper chest and triceps with military press. You have to do incline dumbbell presses. And when I'm in my presses, I like to go super heavy with dumbbells a lot of times too, because it doesn't require a spotter. So make sure you're getting serious, hitting every angle of the chest, hitting it hard, hitting heavy, getting that activation, and really sculpting that aesthetic look that we're going for while looking big, strong, and powerful. Now, how are we going to take all these ideas and put them all together? And I'd say that if you're a new lifter or even intermediate lifter and you haven't done a upper lower body split, just pick 2 pressing exercises, 1 pulling and 1 rowing exercise for each upper body day. And then on the lower body days, you'll have a deadlift focus. The other lower body day will have a squat focus. So you're focusing on these movement patterns first and foremost, getting bigger, getting stronger, and then bringing that artistic element, sculpting, carving the body out, and getting the physique you want. For more articles, videos, and training tips, head over to justinwoltering.com. I'll see you there.